models of decisions, who to trust, how to react to anger, what we act answers for confidently. Psychology explains all of that. Now, we're going to be diving deep into the fascinating world of psychology. Let's hear what these great minds have to say about it. Hello. When you hear the word psychology, what actually comes to your mind?
Psychology. Let's dive deeply into psychology. Psychology is a scientific study of living organisms with special attention to human behavior. It's immensely concerned with what makes people behave the way they do.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Most people ask if psychology is a science. Yes, psychology is a science because it's systematic and empirical and it's dependent upon measurement.
Thank you very much for that. Just like he said, psychology influences how we behave, act and think. As you all know, the term psychology came into existence in the year 1879. Now, let's hear what she has to say about the beginning of psychology. Hello, what do you have to say concerning the beginning of psychology?
Yes, psychology has a very long past and a very short history. Psychology was originated from the ancient Greek, and also the pre-scientists of psychology understood psychology as philosophy and science giving birth to psychology.
You think so?
Yes, because philosophy is the study of fundamental knowledge, and science the observation of human. What do we understand by psychology? Psychology is understanding human behavior, sense, their reason, and think. This brought about where William Doe talks about psychology as structuralism, the understanding of human person, sense, and the way they live their life. Thank you.
I think there is more to explore on the beginning of psychology. Hello, please, from your own perspective, what do you have to say based on the beginning of psychology according to William James?
According to William James, he explained the beginning of psychology in the 19th century. He said the beginning of psychology has to do with the mental health, the mental way of behavior, of human interaction. So he also went ahead to talk about the key aspects of psychology, which he talks about consciousness, the way humans react to behaviors and consciousness. He also explains the way they participate in different abilities. Now he talks about functionalism. So that was his theory of functionalism, and he said that functionalism has to do with the consciousness and mind of human participation. Okay, I'm going to move over to that guy to explain more on the functionalism. Hey guys, since I like him. Okay, his reaction shows more on the theory of functionalism.
Psychology is divided into the ancient and modern aspect. Let's get to know more about the ancient history of psychology. Esther, over to you.
The history of psychology explains how the human mind and behavior developed into a scientific discipline. Psychology today is a major science, but shares ideas about the mind, the soul, and behavior thousands of years ago. Psychology, originally from philosophy, looks like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle discussed on emotion, memory, and learning.
In addition to what he has said, I would like to enlighten you more on what modern psychology is. Modern psychology, this is with scientific methods. Like, when we talk about scientific methods uses observations and data analysis. So the modern part of psychology, it uses data analysis and experiment.
Over the years, psychology has evolved from philosophy into a scientific discipline in the year 1879. Hello, I want to know more about the development of psychology. Do you have any clue or anything related to that?
Development of psychology?
Yes.
Well, if I had to talk about psychology, starting from ancient Greek philosophers' route to modern day neuroscience. So now let's start with ancient Greek philosophy. Psychology started in ancient Greece as philosophers like Aristotle laid the groundwork for modern and Western psychology, debating topics like state of mind and being. Basically, they were talking about why do humans act like this? Why do we behave like this?
Thank you very much for that. But I feel like there is more to know about the development of psychology. Let's move over to the next person. Hello there. Please, do you have any contribution to add to the development of psychology?
Okay, so psychology developed in 20th century in three perspectives. We have structuralism, functionalism, and psychoanalysis. Structuralism was led by Edward Titchener, aiming to identify the basic components of the mind. That is, how the human mind relate to things, relate to people, how they are made up of. And we also have functionalism, led by William James, identifying the mental activities that helps humans to adapt to the environment. For example, if a child in a private school was transferred to a public school, the ability of that child to adapt to the public school life, to adapt to the public school environment, that is what William James called functionalism. We also have psychoanalysis, led by Sigmund Freud. That one, it was emphasizing on unconscious
mind and childhood experiences. When we talk about unconscious mind, talk about things that we do that we do not have reasons for them. We do them unconsciously. And we also talk about childhood experiences, meaning those things that happened during our childhood period, maybe bad or good, that influences our decisions over time.
So you think past experiences actually influences our behavior?
Yes, they do.
Thank you very much for that. I really love your point.
You're welcome.
Psychology helps enhance workforce productivity. The usefulness of psychology in society cannot be overemphasized. Mayor, over to you.
Psychology helps us understand why people think the way they think, behave the way they behave, and feel the way they feel. And this helps us improve the relationship and communication with people. Over to my colleague.
With all this being said by my colleagues, it is germane to know and understand the significances of psychology. A major significance of psychology is that it promotes self-awareness and critical thinking, meaning it's a systematic and scientific explanation for why human beings behave the way they do. It promotes self-understanding and boldness in oneself. It helps one understand the state of his mind.
The significance of psychology lies on its comprehensive impact on individuals, others, and societal development. Psychology helps individuals understand themselves, others, and social systems within which they operate. Psychology provides a scientific tool for solving behavioral problems and mental processes. In essence, psychology is indispensable for understanding.
In ancient times, psychology was part of philosophy, but in 1879, when Wilhelm Wundt established the first psychology laboratory in Germany, that marked the beginning of psychology as a scientific study. Today, we all understand psychology itself study of human behavior and mental processes. It helps us understand why we feel feeling, play humility, and maintain good behavior. Such in being learning and just as William James said, the greatest discovery of in our society is that human beings can alter their life by altering their attitude.